swipe actions in iOS 15 iOS 15 in SwiftUI. Swipe actions iOS 15 in SwiftUI. So what is swipe actions modifier in SwiftUI? Add a custom swipe actions to add a custom swipe modifier to a add in this view, and notice apply on this. The swipe actions modifier let us you add a one or more swipe actions buttons. Swipe actions let us you add one or more swipe actions button to your list rows. Optionally controlling which side they belong to, and also whether they should be tricked using a full swipe. So okay, so let's go. We're gonna get on this example. Suppose which have first is swipe actions model create on this swipe action. So this is a structured swipe action confirm on this identifiable protocol and hashable protocol. So var id, which is type of string and which have a two properties. Suppose this is the first content name and this content image. Okay, and we're gonna create on this debug mode in test data. We're gonna create on this test data and this debug mode. Okay, and is another on this create on this SwiftUI view by using design pattern by swipe actions by using design pattern. So design pattern is rule in this model and view model. So this is a view model. Okay, this is the view model. We can use a published property and which is achieved on this observed object property. In this confirm on this observable object in this class confirm on the observable object by using observed object by using binding concept, and notice apply on this UI. This is the our all model in this accessibility on this view. Okay, so we're gonna create on this SwiftUI view. This is the command N, and we're gonna do SwiftUI view swipe actions example. Okay, which have created on the SwiftUI view. And first of all we're gonna achieve on this observed object. This is the observed object private var. This is the observed object private var, and we can achievement of this is first is swipe model. Swipe VM is equal to swipe view model. Swipe actions view model, and which have initializers. First we're gonna apply on this test data. Okay, we're gonna create on this object. This is initial properties test data. We're gonna achieve achievement in this UI. So okay, thanks guys. So we're gonna create on this UI designing and this swipe actions using this string. So first of all we're gonna create on this navigation view. We're gonna apply on this navigation view. In this navigation view I'm gonna create on this list. We're going by using list in this statement by using for each loop. Okay, we're gonna bind on this property. Suppose this is a swipe VM dot swipe model and comma id, which is type of slash dot self. Okay, and we're gonna create on this swipe action. This is a firstly is achieving this element. This is the item in, and we're gonna create on this. Suppose this is a swipe action. We're gonna get on this swipe actions. So we're gonna bind on this property. This is the text. Okay, bind on this property. This is the text, and we can achievement on this item and dot content name. Okay, we're gonna resume on this applicant in this create on this list. Okay, we're gonna resume on this applicant create on this list. So this is a create on this list. Okay, we're gonna set on this navigation bar title dot navigation bar title. So this is a swipe actions. Okay, which have use of navigation bar title, and we're gonna apply on the swipe actions. So our text in this our text. Okay, in this our text, and we're gonna apply on this our text, and So in this UI issue on this application, suppose we can, our laptop is load in this statements and multiple ignoring safer. So we're gonna apply on the our text dot swipe actions. Swipe actions. We're gonna apply on the swipe actions and content. So this is a remove on this. Suppose we're gonna apply not edge in this element. This is remove on this edge, and we can allow all full swipe. And this is the content. Okay. So full swipe dot. We're gonna assign on this property. This is a we can set on the false. This is a false. Okay. We're gonna set on this properties false. So swipe actions. Letters you can add one or more swipe action buttons to your list rows. Buttons we can add on this button. Suppose we can add on this first button is which have a first button. Suppose we can apply on the first button label and notice the action. Suppose we have action on this action, and we can apply on this text. Suppose this is a text. Assign on the text and image, another image. Assign on this image. Suppose this is a save in this save action. Okay. This remove on this content in this save. We're gonna check on this element. Not issue on this UI. This is a not issue, and we're gonna apply on this tint color. Tint, and we're gonna apply on this dot. Suppose which have a suppose this save is yellow, which have a yellow in this save. Okay, and we're gonna create on this another button. Suppose which have another button is we can use a button rule and another button and button, and which have initializer is role actions role in this button roles. Suppose which have in this button roles and destructive, and which have this actions and this in this delete. Suppose which have on the apply on this delete. Suppose we can apply on this image and system name, which have apply on the system name trash, which have system name trash image. It's not apply on this actions. Okay, we're gonna apply on this image labels, and we're gonna apply on this next statement is. So this is a open. We're gonna apply on this next statement. We're gonna get on another button, which have a button, and we're gonna apply on this button save. We can apply on delete action. So we can cancel. So this is the action and label. Not this is rule. We can set on this action rule. We can apply on this dot cancel, and we can check on this actions and label. Suppose this is which have on this text. Assign on this cancel. So this is a cancel button. Okay, which have a action. Okay, and we're gonna apply on this tint color. Suppose this is the first tint color, and we're gonna apply on this tint color is red color. Suppose this delete is red color, and we're gonna apply on this delete is red color, and we're gonna apply on this cancel. This is the cancel is suppose which have a cancel is yellow color. So this is a cancel is suppose this is a blue color which have a cancel on this UI. Okay, we're gonna create on this swipe actions button. We're gonna check on this our project. We are running on this project. This preview is done. Okay, so this is a list. Okay, and this is apple and swipe. So cancel, delete, and is save in this. Okay, and we can check on this. So this is trailing, leading, organ false, and not is false. So we can use of swipe actions buttons, cancel it. So we gonna add in this actions in this button. We're gonna add in this button, add actions in this button. So we can requirement on this buttons and this swipe. So we can design a super beautiful design in this UI. So first of all, we're gonna add on this actions, and this first button we're gonna apply on this action. Suppose we're gonna create on this string and at the rate state private var str is equal to this empty string. This is a empty string. Create on this empty string, and our this is a save button. So we're gonna apply on this str is equal to save. Okay, we're gonna apply on this string. Okay, we're gonna apply on this string, and we're gonna bind on this text. Cannot confirm on this view which type of string. and this check on this, suppose we have a label, not apply on this label, this is a we can set on this actions, we can tab on this buttons. Okay, and suppose whichever we're going to apply on this, suppose this is a text, we're going to apply on this text, and this is a we can bind on this str value. Okay, we're going to bind on this str value, we're going to resume on this applications, and this is we're going to resume on this application. So we can so this is a car, we can swipe on this, we can tap on the swipe, this is a save on this, we're going to apply on this text property, suppose we're going to apply on this text large titles, and we're going to apply on this heavy, and we're going to apply on this red color, so which have a red color, so this is a red color. Okay, we're going to assign this red color. Okay, and we're going to apply on this, suppose which have a spacers, so list, oh not apply on this list and this elements command X, we're going to apply on this our text. Okay, this is the one, this issue we can is mistake in this pub, and so we're going to apply on this list, and so not is text applies this in this list is breaking mode on this application, this resume on this project, and we're going to create on this wish tag, set on this layout. Okay, and remove this here, remove this braces, and we're gonna add on this restack braces, so we can bind on this property. Okay, we're gonna run on this application, so this is a apple swipe, cancel, and we're gonna delete, and we're gonna save, this is save, we can bind on this is save, we're gonna bind on this property, this is a save, we're gonna bind on this property, this is save, this is not set on this action, in this action is not set. So this is a node is in this value and actions, and this values and action, so we're going to add on this another actions in this button, suppose another action on this button, suppose this UI actions, so we're going to add on this button, suppose this is a delete actions button on this delete, and we can set on this delete action, suppose this is a our is swipe vm and vm dot swipe model, and we're going to apply on this condition dot remove at modifier in this SwiftUI, remove at, and the integer index we can apply on this search vm dot search model, search, sorry, we can apply on this swipe vm dot swipe model, and we can apply on this dot first index, dot first index, dot first index of, we can apply on this element, and we can our element is item, is we can achieve in this element is item. Okay, and in this item achieve element in this item, and achieve element is force unwrap, and you can bind with force unwrap properties, and this is remove at, so swipe action is not apply swipe actions, model we can set on this view model dot first, we can not apply on this in this braces, not apply on this braces. Okay, we can resume on this application, you can assume first index, apply on this search wave model, and we can apply on the so we can check on this UI, so apple and delete, this is a delete, and car, and this is a delete car, and we can apply the save, and this is save, and we can apply banana delete, and in this delete, so this is a delete, and we can run on the application, resume on this applications actions, and which have applied, this is the apple. Okay, we're gonna swipe in this button, and we can tap on this delete, so this is the apple is deleted, we're gonna car, and we're gonna delete on the same, this is the delete, and we're gonna action add in this action, suppose whichever add in the action cancel, suppose not, this is a cancel action, we can add on this cancel, not apply on this action, this is the cancel is roll button action, roll button action, not apply on this actions, str equal to cancel, we can set on this str value, suppose whichever this actions, so str is equal to cancel. Okay, we can apply on this string, which is equal to, when on this application, suppose this is a car, swipe in this application, and this is cancel, and this swipe is application and save, and this is the car is delete element on this delete. Okay, delete in this elements, and not is applied in this element, so this is a cancel, delete, so in this UI, so we can modify swipe actions and scope of designing in this swipe action. Suppose we can, this is a only swipe in this button. Suppose we have only swipe in this button. Suppose this is the only swipe in this button. So remove on this wish text. Okay, remove on this wish text. Okay. Swipe action. So we can apply for each loop swipe action and notice. So text apply on this. You can resume on this buttons. And this is the trash button, and you can remove this button. So navigation bar add on this button. Suppose we can add on this apple. So this is trash, apple and trash. So we're gonna add on this edge in this edge, add on this edge. Okay, and this is the add events edge dot leading and trailing, which have two properties in this leading, okay, which have, and suppose this is the leading. Okay, we can apply on this edge and this element in this edge. Okay, in this notice apply on this in this issue, in this button. We're gonna resume on this application. Okay, for we can apply, okay, we can set on this edge, notice apply on this capital small, we can use small edge. We can run on this application. So this is the trash 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 trash. This is the swipe action delete. So grab, delete, apple, delete. Suppose which have fruits, delete. This is swipe action delete. We can apply assignment on this swipe action delete, on this kind of swipe action delete. Suppose which have a delete, and we can apply on this element delete, and you can apply on this element delete, and apply on this element delete, and apply on this element. So which have a delete, and this in this element delete, and this element is delete. Swipe action is leading action in this delete. So this is a delete on this all element. Okay, list is enabled. So this is empty list. Okay. So this is empty on this list. Okay. So this is the trash image, not apply on this trash, which have not apply on this trash image. So thank you for watching this video. We can use of enjoy in this image, about not apply on this labels and image. We're gonna run this application. So this is apple, swipe delete, and this swipe delete, and this swipe delete. So thank you for watching this video. We can use of swipe action in SwiftUI.